In just about 90 minutes now, the man accused of killing Blaze Bernstein is expected to enter his plea in that murder case. Earlier today, a local senator revealed that she does plan to introduce a bill to make sure the crimes against the LGBTQ community are better enforced. KCOM's Jasmine Viel is live at the Orange County DA's office. She's in Santa Ana with this new plan from the senator. Jasmine?
Yeah, so Sandra, let's make this clear, though. The DA did not disclose any kind of motivation yet in the killing of 19-year-old Blaze Bernstein, but he was here with State Senator Janet Nguyen to introduce new legislation, SB 971, to protect the LGBTQ community in future cases, adding if someone commits murder because of a person's sexual orientation or gender, they would get life without the possibility of parole or death.
With the introduction of SB 971, I seek to provide law enforcement with a recourse in cases where people are found guilty of murdering someone for their sexual orientation and gender. Senate Bill 971 would not only provide future victims with the appropriate justice, but will send a strong message and clear message to individuals who commit crimes against any members of the LGBTQ community that they will be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
And in just 90 minutes, you have Sam Woodward, the suspect in this, to be arraigned on just a murder charge at the moment. The DA says they are looking into evidence that Woodward is part of a member of an anti-Semitic hate group. And if there is evidence that Woodward killed Bernstein because of his religion, that would qualify as a special circumstance, which is significant because Woodward would get death or life without the possibility of parole. As the current law states, again, it does not include a victim killed because of their sexual orientation. It's been 1 month to the day that Blaze Bernstein was stabbed 20 times and buried in a shallow grave in Borrego Park on January 2nd. Bernstein's parents believe that their son was killed because he was gay. After an 8-day investigation, authorities discovered the teen's body on January 9th, made that arrest. Bernstein's parents have chosen not to be in court today to face their son's accused killer. And back out here live, again, just wrapped up this news conference here with the DA and the state senator. Currently, Woodward, he's in bail with no jail. But Sandra, Juan, that could all change this afternoon as well. The judge is set to hold a bail hearing on that. Right now, Woodward would get up to 26 years to life.